大家好，我是英国老妈。Welcome back to my channel. This is where, as a British mum, I can connect with you and answer your questions, any questions about life in general. So I haven't had any questions from you this week, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to connect with you by sharing cities that I've been to in China, what I liked about them, and then maybe at the end I'll say which was my favourite place. So, as a British mum, why did I visit China? I visited China because my son was living there for several years, and it was a great opportunity to see him, but also to see China where he was living. So the places in China that we visited in the 3 weeks that we were there was Beijing, Shanghai, Xi'an, Nanjing, and...
Where did I go to university?
Yes, I'm trying to get the correct pronunciation. It was...
Hangzhou.
I nearly said Jiushun. It was Hangzhou. So the things that I particularly enjoyed about Beijing were the Hutons. We went to a cookery school there and went to get the ingredients and shopped in a local market. That was really enjoyable. Obviously Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden Palace, the Forbidden City. So that was a particular standout moment in Beijing. And then we travelled on the bullet train to Shanghai and stayed there for a few days. And so the standout in Shanghai was the Bund.
White Ham.
Yeah, I loved the Bund. It was just so vibrant and full of people, and looking across from one side of the river, from where there were the older, more colonial buildings, to those fantastic modern buildings, was just awesome. Remind me what that really tall building on the Bund is.
The Pearl Tower.
The Pearl Tower. Yeah. That I can visualise that now in my mind. I really enjoyed that in Shanghai. And then next from Shanghai, where did we travel to, Jack? Hangzhou. So Jack joined us in Shanghai and travelled back to Hangzhou, and the standout moments from Hangzhou were the stinky tofu that I tried. I do like tofu. Stinky tofu, memorable. And we visited the university campus there, which was, wow, so modern and so large a complex. And also really enjoyed Westlake. We went to Westlake. It was a really warm day and walked around there, and that was really so beautiful, the scenery there. So from there we travelled to Nanjing, and we went to the Museum of the Massacre of Nanjing, which was really poignant. And we also went to the mausoleum, the site of Sun Yat-sen, and that was really busy, and it seemed like we were the only Westerners there, so that was really memorable too. And from Nanjing we travelled to Xi'an, where of course, how could we forget, we went to see the terracotta warriors, and that was just, I can't really find the words to describe that. That was just unbelievable. And from there we went back to Beijing and ended our trip where we'd started. So thinking about all of the places that I visited in China, to pick out one, wow, it's so difficult. They were all, in their own way, had something of real interest. But to just pick out one, well, that would just have to be Xi'an and the terracotta warriors. It just has to be. So the terracotta warriors, Obviously, there's nothing like that has been discovered anywhere else in the world. And the fact of the historical element of them, and that they were just discovered by a farmer back in 1970s, just by accident almost. And that it's just so rich in terms of historical information and how long they've been there undiscovered. Yeah, I think for me, whilst there were so many things in the trip that I enjoyed, yeah, the terracotta warriors for me are my absolute favourite. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. It's been nice talking to you. If you've got any questions that you would like me to answer for next week, please send them in on Sigua, Bilibili or YouTube. And for now, if you would like and subscribe, Ijen Sanlien, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.